So I got a couple of thank you cards in the mail over the weekend, and I really felt like they deserved their own video. But in order to understand these a little better, we need some context. So pretty much everything that I do now, with masks, costumes, film, both in front of and behind the camera, all that stuff, I started to develop an interest in at a very early age. Fast forward and we get to high school, and this is when I take all of these interests and develop them even further and actually start working on them. And they became some of my regular hobbies. Now, while there were quite a few people that supported what I did and really inspired me to do more with what I do, there was one teacher specifically that pushed me in the direction that would lead to pretty much everything that I do today. So my senior year, I had her Humanities class, and this is where things really started to take off. Like, the foundation for everything had been laid, and it's been laid for a long time, but this is where I really started to build on it. Before taking this Humanities class, everything was a hobby. But afterwards, the education and the inspiration led to a drive that got me to where I am today. And because of all that, here I stand before you, an actor, a filmmaker, and an artist actually getting paid for what he does. And there is no way, absolutely no way, any of this would have been possible without her. So she reached out to me a while back and told me that her Humanities class was doing stuff with costume design and whatnot, and she had said, you were the first person that I thought about, so I was wondering if you would be interested in talking to my kids and everything. So we arranged a Zoom call, and it was a couple of weeks later, we actually did it. That was seriously one of the coolest things that I've ever done, and one of the coolest opportunities I've ever had, and I put that right up there with the top #1 spot of I made it moments. And these thank you cards are from my teacher and her students, and I really can't express to you guys how much both of these mean to me. But to illustrate that, these aren't going to live in some drawer and be forgotten about. Oh no, these are getting framed and going in the archive, right next to my Scarefest vendor pass that Robert England strangled me with. So to Miss Conley and her 4th and 5th period class, thank you guys so much for the opportunity and for the cards. You guys are absolute rock stars. You guys are the best, and whatever you guys do, I hope you absolutely dominate and go for it. You guys rock. And to not only the students, but to anybody that's watching this video, if you take anything away from it, it's not only about showing gratitude, but it's that you never know where that time waster hobby is going to go, or where that push in the right direction that you give someone could lead. Never give up on anything. Never give up an opportunity to inspire someone, because that could lead to absolutely monumentally great things that you can do or that you can contribute to someone else doing. So keep at it, never give up, and own what you do, my guys.